It's always nice to see someone getting the help they need, and it's just as nice to see it happening with someone that you honestly didn't expect to get the help they absolutely needed. In the case of Bam Margera, he has been struggling with all sorts of issues over the last several years. Some of them seem valid, and other times they were the clear ramblings of a madman who didn't see how far he had gone. Recent events put him in a place where he either got help or would suffer more. Thankfully, he's getting that help. For now at least.
But first, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video.
Number 6, the long road to now.
So you thought that the regime that they had you on could potentially result in you losing your life?
Yeah.
You said you got to go back to LA tomorrow.
Hopefully. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm really hoping to see Phoenix.
Aw.
Nikki, please.
To say it's been a long journey for Bam to finally get the help he needs is an understatement, mainly because Bam has been stirring up trouble wherever he goes. Recently, Margera's lawyer Pete W. Thompson claimed that Nikki Boyd is not allowing her ex to see their son Phoenix, or have any contact either on FaceTime or the phone.
I flew home from being in California for about maybe 2 years, and then I was also in Florida for a couple of years on the Florida Shuffle bullshit. But I flew home without telling anybody, not my mom, not my brother. So when I showed up, it wasn't like welcome home. It was more, my mom was seriously like, oh, so when you guys leaving? Not how long you staying.
The last time they were in contact was the day of the screaming match and arrest, which was 2 months ago. Bam Margera and Nikki Boyd got married back in 2013 and had their child in September of 2017. What Bam and his team have argued, though, was that their marriage was never legal and thus he didn't owe her anything. Nikki Boyd claimed that Bam wasn't providing any financial support for their son, and Bam has responded to this in numerous and terrible ways, such as by saying they were never really married, thus why Boyd has been holding back his ability to see their son. And Bam responded.
She comes over the very next day, and I'm sleeping, and Jessica's like, I would not be here if I was you. She's like, well, I have to verify that a pipe's getting fixed. Why can't the pipe guy say, FaceTime Abe, hey, I fixed it? What's she gonna do? She didn't know how to fix a pipe. Hey, did you guys fix it? Yeah, we fixed it. Just FaceTime Abe and say it's fixed. You don't have to come over.
In a way that made everyone shake their head. Number 5, threatening to die. You see, Bam was threatening to smoke crack until he's dead, unless he gets to see his kid. Bam posted an alarming rant on his newest social media account, ripping his family and his estranged wife. Bam says Nikki and his relatives are driving him to drink, and he says he's waking up every day, knowing he's probably not going to be able to speak to his son, which makes things even worse. At the end of the video, Bam threatens to go down to the boardwalk to smoke crack with the bums until he's dead, or until Nikki allows him to see his son.
My brother was acting like, well, welcome back and all this stuff. So I'm playing downstairs music with Jess, and it was attached to the GBL, his phone. So I'm like, yo, I want to play you this song you never heard of. Let me see your phone. So I start typing it, bling, it's a 3-way text and my name is on it, and it's with the producer and the guitar player, and it says, we didn't know Bam was coming home. He's ruining our program. We have to find any way to get him back to California, or even 302 him for no reason, pretty much. So I lost my shit.
Nikki's attorney David Glass said to TMZ after Bam's threat, unfortunately, that's not how the addictions work. People's behavior does not drive others to drink. This is a typical defense mechanism, and it shows that Bam may not have learned much in his past addiction treatment. You have to take responsibility for your own actions. Nikki sincerely hopes that Bam can first achieve and then maintain sobriety for his own good.
So anyway, she's like, if Bam wakes up, he's going to be very, very, very angry. I would really leave if I was you. So then when I get home, Jess's fridge is stacked to the hilt with fucking beer. And then I open up the freezer and it's filled with Jägermeisters. Abe comes over to take it all away. So Jess gets to have all this alcohol, but when I show up, you take it all away? I'm a grown-ass man. I could just go to the store and get more, and I don't even like fucking beer.
And for the good of their son. Number 4, wanting support. Fed up with Bam and his antics, Nikki recently filed new legal docs seeking sole physical and legal custody over Phoenix, plus $15,000 a month in child support. In those docs, Nikki says visitation for Bam can be on the table as long as it's supervised and he completes rehab programs for drug and alcohol abuse. Bam, meanwhile, has tried to get the entire case against him dismissed, but hasn't been granted that wish. So as you can see, these two are going at it. and it doesn't seem to be slowing down at any point. But maybe there's hope given recent events, albeit ones that started in a negative way. Number 3, the brother's warning. Over the weekend, Bam's brother Jess, of whom was also attacked by Bam, but in a physical altercation, that is getting taken to court, asked people to help look for Bam after he went AWOL. If anyone in the LA area knows of Bam's current whereabouts or hotel he might be at, please call the LAPD immediately. He noted that he was trying to get the police to find him, but it was taking a long time. His lawyer later added to the worry by noting that Bam went to LA to try and force a meeting with his son, which is definitely not a smart thing to do for various reasons. Thankfully for all involved, Bam was eventually found and was alive and seemingly unharmed. But that doesn't mean he's fully alright, as there is a catch with this latest stunt of his. Mainly, he was found and then put into number 2, psychiatric holding. Yep, it's true. For a time, Bam Margera was placed on a 5150 hold after his family feared for his life. According to TMZ, police found the Jackass star at Trader Joe's Tacos in Los Angeles on Sunday, and due to erratic speech, behavior, and alleged suicidal threats, authorities determined he should be taken to a mental health facility. Under California law, if a person is considered a danger to themselves or others, they can be involuntarily held for psychiatric assessment and crisis intervention for up to 72 hours. As it so happens, it was confirmed not too long ago that he was discharged from the facility on Wednesday, which means he basically did serve the full time there. To be clear, what he's done is definitely worthy of being held for evaluation, and many were hoping that things would turn into a positive through this. After this event was made aware to the public, Nikki's side of things responded. Nikki continues to pray for Bam's safety, sobriety, and mental health stability. She has reached out to Bam to try to set up FaceTime calls for their son, but Bam has either not responded or responded in a denigrating fashion. Nikki's attorney David Glass said to Yahoo on Monday, Nikki continues to place their son Phoenix's best interest first and hopes that Bam gets the help he needs so he can be stable, consistent, and be able to be a parent to their son. Nikki joins Bam's family calls for Bam to get inpatient treatment for mental health and addiction. The term has been used in the media as Amanda Bynes, Britney Spears, and Kanye West are among the stars who've been placed under psychiatric observation. The number pertains to Code 5150, the section of the State of California's Welfare Institution Codes, WIC, on the detention of mentally disordered persons for evaluation and treatment. The LAPD likely called in its mental evaluation unit to determine if Bam met the criteria for a 5150 hold. And based on reports, they felt he wasn't of sound mind and put him in holding. So, the question was, once he got out of that hold, what was he gonna do next? Thankfully, the answer was, finally, get help. Number 1, Rehab and Detox. Lamar Odom is helping Bam Margera through every step of his detox and rehab process, even sitting beside with the former Jackass star as he works to get better. TMZ provided photos of Bam in his new recovery room, and you can see Bam in a hospital bed and hooked up to several monitors as he poses with the former NBA star. TMZ says Lamar was there as Bam was discharged from a psych hold Wednesday and immediately got him into detox at one of his own facilities. It's obviously a good sign for Bam, who has been struggling for years with his sobriety. After detox, the plan is for Lamar to get Bam into a rehab facility for continued care. Lamar owns multiple rehab locations, so you gotta imagine he'll get some of the best care. While the duo may seem unlikely, Lamar's had his eyes on Bam's story for quite a while, even stating to TMZ several weeks ago he wanted to help Bam's situation. And now he'll get that chance. Given all the issues that Lamar Odom has gone through during his life, it's easy to see why he would look to help Bam. For now, Bam is responding to the support and help and is trying to get better. But as we've already shown you, Bam can be quite volatile. So the question now is, will it last? It's hard to say, but this is a huge first step for Bam, and that's what matters. Sometimes the first step is the one that can get you on the path you need to be. And there you have it, everyone. A look at what's going on with Bam Margera and how his last episode might have finally gotten him the treatment and support he needed. Do you think that this detox and rehab will actually take? Or do you feel that there is going to be more hurdles for Bam Margera to clear before he can get to a state where he can fully function without relapse? Do you hope to hear from Bam and others about their take on this? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.